this blurry or am I imagining it? Hello YouTube. Oh, tired. Tired everyone. I'm tired girl. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh yeah, tired. Hi everyone. So it is. I could finally show this because the video's finally going live in about 10 minutes. I've not been able to show my lip balm and I am really loving this. If you see my Superdrug video, you'll see that I got this EOS lip balm and it's from the new range and it's a slightly different formula, and I got it, well, it was the only choice for delivery because everything else was order and collect in store, and I've used quite a bit compared to what I normally use because I'm reaching for it more. It normally lives in my bedroom. I've kept it in my bedroom for the last week, but the week before I had it on me constantly if I had pockets, and I've got pockets today, so I've got it and I've just put it on. It's super tasty, like it's one of those you can lick and it tastes good. It smells gorgeous and my lips are super dry, super hydrated because of it. So I've also used the Bondi Sands one. If you've watched my video, that is gorgeous as well. And I've not tried the one that was in the Malibu pack because I've not needed it because it's got an SPF. I've still got a bit of mascara on from yesterday. So my face is very tanned. I tanned it yesterday and it doesn't normally go this dark, and I was taking my makeup off last night and I always, well not always, a lot of the time I will go in with a face wipe and then I'll get my micellar water and then I'll normally take off my eye makeup or as much as I can and then swipe over the rest of my face and then I'll wash it. So it's like a triple cleanse in a way because you're supposed to always double cleanse. Sometimes I'll do it 2 face washes as well as that, depending on how much makeup I've had on. As you can see, I didn't get all my mascara off because it's still there. It doesn't really matter. And then after I took like the face wipe and the micellar water, and then I went to the sink and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, you've not took your makeup off yet. And I'm like, of course I did, I just wiped it off. And it was because normally when I've been doing the spray face tan, I've just been doing spray about 5 times, including the neck. And yesterday I went over my face, like literally as soon as I did one layer I went back over. So then I couldn't put any face cream on for about an hour because it was tacky to touch. So it's made my face browner, and I actually like that it's browner. The thing that I do notice about any kind of tanner, it does make my skin drier. So when I woke up this morning, even though I'd put a lot of oil on my face last night, my skin was a little bit dry and I noticed the fake tan. So I have washed my face. I am coming out with spots and all sorts, but and I've put oils on. I'm using a hyaluronic one. It's called Hydration and it was in the April ASOS box. I've been using that with the Holland and Barrett one that I got in the vegan box earlier this year, and it's hyaluronic mixed with vitamin C, and that's why I've got the glow. And I've also got a serum from a small business, but I normally use that at night time because it's got lavender in it, and I use that predominantly on my neck, my neckline, I call it my neckline, and then what's left on my fingers I tap up onto my temples and down the side of my face, just for a little bit of extra hydration. But today I did wake up and it was quite dry, not super dry, but I knew it was because I'd put fake tan on my face, which is fine. The tan on my body's still going quite strong, but I will be tanning tomorrow or Tuesday again. I might do it that way because typically when I have a bath, my skin does get a little bit drier because I get in a hot bath and stuff, and also I'll be scrubbing my skin. So I don't always want to fake tan the same day, and it also depends on what time I've had the bath and stuff, because you know, it takes about 20 minutes to tan my body, and then I like to stand around for at least 20 minutes at least before I put anything on. And then I like it to develop for 6 hours, and then I'll have a shower. So if I get my tan done at a reasonable time, I'll do it tomorrow. If not, it will be Tuesday again. But I am enjoying being tanned, and I do like the tan water for my face. I just don't like the body one. So I've been using I use my Bondi Sands one, and it just reminded me how much I love and enjoy the Bondi Sands tan. But I've got 3 full, is it Dr. Organic or Dr. Botanicals? I think it's Dr. Botanicals. I've got 3 of them, full ones. So I think when I tan next, I'm not going to use my Bondi Sands because I want it to last. I'm going to use my Dr. Botanicals or Organic, whichever it is. I think it is Botanicals. I'm going to open one of them. My hands are lighter because I wash my hands so much. The tan's practically gone. I've got this top on that I don't think I showed it. I don't think I filmed yesterday. I was going to film last night, but what happened was I didn't have a vlog ready for yesterday, and then I had to finish the vlog, and it's like a 50-minute vlog, and it took me about an hour and a half to edit it, because you don't just watch it. If you're going to take anything out, you've got to stop it, you've got to go back to where it was, take it out, where you watch it to make sure you took everything out that you want to take out. And a lot of the time the things that I'm taking out is where I'm going quiet for 10 seconds. Just makes the video 10 seconds shorter, and if I go quiet, you know, 12 times, that's like 2 minutes that I'm going to take out. So it does take time to do it. And she's crying because my dad's outside and he must be stood near the door, and she wants to get to him. He's cut the grass out back. I think he's done out front because he's out front at the moment, but I know he's put it away, so I don't know if he cut the front first. I don't know, because he started it when I was in the shower ages ago. And he's coming in, so I'm going to stop filming now. So, I'm literally tired. And I sat on my bed, and I sat here for like 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I need to lie down. Oh, you can see my new top. Oh, and these are the blue, what are they called? Jogging bottoms that I actually like. They're not fitted, but they're not super loose. My new tie-dye top. This actually costs more than the bottoms because it's an official AZDC one by a brand called Daisy Street on ASOS. Never had anything by them. They have a Bowie one, but it's just a blue top with tie-dye logo, so I'm not going to get that one. And I sized down and it's oversized. I think I'm going to go and eat, because all I've had is a protein milkshake, a breakfast milkshake drink, and half of one of something, oh god, one of the German bars, I think it was the granola one, and a third a packet of pretzels, which I didn't like, and that's it. And it's 5 o'clock. I need a drink. Perhaps I might go and cook a Sunday lunch instead. I reckon I could easily go to sleep, but I'm not going to. I've just cleaned my bathroom, cleaned my sink and my shower, and bleached down the toilet, which I like to leave for a couple of hours. Don't I look amazing with my smudge mascara from Saturday? You wouldn't believe that I've washed my face about 4 times since, but there you go. God. Look at my, because I've got like tanning marks again. I always get them. It's Monday. It's no longer the morning. I've been awake since the morning. Came to bed at about, oh God, my arm's killing. My arm has been so painful for the last 6-7 weeks. It's agony. I don't know what I've done to it. The other week it got so it weren't as painful, and then 2 days later I woke up and it was like agony again. Don't know what's going on. Went to bed about 11:30 something. Was it before 11? Oh no, it was about 11:15, and I wanted to get more steps done on the step challenge, because my step challenge for last week was 14,000, and I wanted to do more. I might as well insert what I've did now. So that's what I did last week, and I was only meant to do 14,000. Obviously I didn't beat the week before. I think the week before I had more energy and stuff. Last week I was just tired the majority of the time. I couldn't be bothered. I struggled to get the 2,000 average a day that I got. As you saw on the Monday, I didn't even get 2,000, and I thought, oh, it's alright, I'll really make up for it in the week. And I did obviously pass the 14,000, but I didn't do nowhere near what I did the week before. But the goal wasn't to beat the week before, it was just to do 14,000 again. I wasn't going to increase the amount at all, because it would be stupid of me to go, oh, next week you're going to do 30,000, because that's quite the goal, especially as I'm inside and I'm doing most of those steps in the evening. So this week I have decided to up the steps, and I don't mean by a massive amount, I mean by an extra 100 a day. So this week's goal is 14,700, which I feel like that is a big step. Even though obviously the previous 2 weeks I've more than done that, I still think, under the conditions that I'm in the house, and also because I've just been more, like, the first week I was quite tired, but last week I was so tired all the time. I had no motivation. I was struggling with just doing anything really, and I did get things done, and I know I didn't film much, but that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna necessarily do daily vlogs anymore, because when I started daily vlogs I needed that in my life. I needed a distraction, I needed something to do because of how I was feeling, and I'm not feeling that way anymore. I feel totally different, and I have done for weeks. Even though at the moment I'm struggling with motivation and I'm tired, I just think it's just my body and what's going on in my body that's making me tired. So that's why my goal isn't a massive goal step-wise. It's 14,700, which is 2,100 a day, which if you're stuck inside, that is a lot, especially as I've gone from between 300 and 500 a day on average. Some days I was only doing 300, some days I was doing 500. So to say 2,000 a day, that's a massive step, and then just to add another 100 on, I'm never ever going to get to the point where I massively increase my step count, especially whilst I'm stuck inside. So the goal for this week is 14,700. Obviously that's an average of 2,100 a day. Obviously, I keep saying obviously a lot, but if I make that every day, I'll be happy. But there might be a day where you only do 300 and another day where I might do 500. That means on other days I'm going to have to do extra to make it up, because the weekly total does have to be 14,700. And it would be nice to do the 2,100 every day, so then I don't have days where I have to do more. So that's that. So I did come up to bed early. I just had enough. I kept going and eating snacks. You would have seen that I got a snack box by now, hopefully. I've got to edit that today. And I kept going and eating them, because it was just something to do. And then I was eating crisps, and I was eating my normal chocolate. Like, I got a big chocolate bar last week. It actually wasn't even that big. It was like 100 grams. And I was like, you need to go upstairs, because if you don't go upstairs, you're going to keep snacking. And that's why I came up, to stop snacking. And then I was like, oh, I've not done 2,000 today, and I wanted to beat the previous day's amount. So I was just walking around in circles in my room. I was like walking over there to the window, then walking back, then walking out to the top of the stairs and coming back in, then walking to my side of my bed, and then doing kind of that again and again and again. And then I washed my face, and then when it was drying, I was walking around, and then I put something on. I put a spray on, and then I walked around and did some more, and then I went back in and put eye cream in and walked around, did more, did my serum, walked around, did more, and then I stopped about 5 to 12, took my screenshots, and then I didn't move again. I fell asleep, woke up, kept going, having to go to the toilet. That drove me mad. Till about 2 o'clock, 2:30, and I've predominantly been asleep since. This sounds killing, but this one, oh my god, I don't know what I've done to it. Hurts to lift it, hurts to move it, hurts to do anything with it. Oh god, that is painful. Don't know what I've done to it. Maybe it's lack of use, but I feel like I'm using it as much as ever. I got these earrings. Oh, do you know what? They went on sale on ASOS. Put them straight on my wish list because I absolutely loved them. And they sold out the same day. And I've been waiting for the last 2 weeks at least for them to go back in stock. And they went back in stock, I think it was Friday morning or Saturday. Friday, I think it was. And they went straight out of stock again, and I kept watching and watching. They went back in stock, and I managed to get them after about 2 hours. So you get one, which is this one, which is just that. Because as you know, I have that all and that hole pierced. Well, that one's closed up. So I could put 3, well 2. I wouldn't get the third one in. I'd have to re-pierce it, and that would kill. So I've got that, and then the other side is just a single star. And they're only £5. I've not been wearing earrings recently. I've not worn any for a couple of weeks. So I've put these in, and I really like the stars. And they came yesterday. And the delivery guy, I'm not joking, I had my Amazon delivery, which I don't think I actually showed on here. Did I show my Amazon delivery? No, I didn't. I got a bird feeder, because the one that I had up last year, my dad said, I think my dad's being lazy and doesn't want to clean it out, but he was like, oh, it's got loads of grass in it, and it's grown over, we'll have to get a new one. And I've just realised we could have cleaned it, but he was like, no, we need a new one. So I ordered a new one, and it's a squirrel-proof one. Not because the squirrels, but because the birds, the pigeons, were getting all the food in the old one. So last year we got a squirrel-proof one, but what the birds are doing, which I probably filmed, is they're getting hold of it and shaking it. So they're probably going to shake this one, but they get less food from shaking it than they get if it was one of those ones that they can stop on, because they can't actually stop on it because it's squirrel-proof. And I got some Niger seeds, which are quite expensive, but reading about them, they're really good. So that came in a big box, and I don't know if they've actually even gone onto the bird feeder yet. I'd like to hope they actually have, because that would be nice. But we're going to get normal bird seed from now on. But if they do like the Niger seeds, every now and then I'm going to get a bag of it, because it isn't cheap. I got the cheapest one you could get. So that came. I also got a nail polish top coat, because the one that I use by Secha Vite, it's SECHEVITE. It peels off. It's really good. It dries super quick. So I just got a cheap Rimmel top coat, which was like $2.97, and then I was looking for nail polish, because I used to wear nail polish continuously, and if you've watched me long enough, you'll know I always had my nails painted. And then last year, around June, July time, when all the online bullying started, and they harassed me online, and they still stalk me online, I know what they're doing, and it still affects me, but I basically stopped doing my nails, and I always had my nails painted, always, and people would notice, and that's how you know when there's something wrong with me, when I can't do my nails, and I've not really done them much since. I know just before lockdown I bought, was it 2 new nail polishes? And I only done my nails a couple of times, but one of the reasons why I've not been doing them is because the top coat just peels off after a day, and you could peel the nail polish off in one go. So I have done a few decluttering nail polishing videos on here, and I've not got a massive collection now, but I like to top it up every now and then with new colours. And my 2 favourite brands are the Barry M, which are absolutely amazing, and my collection used to consist of 70% Barry M and 30% Essie, and then it changed to 70% Essie and 30% Barry M. So I still love Barry M, but Essie is my favourite. And I just searched Essie on Amazon, and then the top one that came up, there was a nail polish by Essie, and it was either $3.50 or $4 instead of the $7.99, and it was this colour. Can't remember the shade name, but if you've watched me for long enough, there used to be a Barry M nail polish that was this colour that I used to wear all the time, and it was from the, I think it was like Coconut Infusion range, and I used to wear it all the time, even before I started this channel. It was actually the same year I started this channel, and I used to get compliments all the time, and I feel like this is slightly lighter, and I mean only slightly, like not even noticeable lighter, but it was on offer and I couldn't believe how cheap it was, so I got it. And I trimmed my nails yesterday because I hate them when they're longer than this, and then I painted them, and the base coat I've got on is actually a £1 one from B&M, which I got like a couple of weeks before lockdown, so I don't know if it's great or not. Then I put 2 coats of, the first coat was horrific, the second coat was good, of the colour, and then I put the new top coat on, which dried quite fast, but I was very careful for quite a while afterwards just in case. So I'll see how long they last. But I used to do my nails twice a week, and I only did them twice a week because the top coat dries so fast, it enables me to do them that often. I mean, there was a time when I used to do them 3 times a week because the top coat does dry super fast. Now, I like nail polishes that last a good 3 days, so they have to last 3 full days. If they don't and they chip after like a day or a day and a half, then it's not a good polish. But if it lasts till the end of the 3rd day and then chips, then that's a polish that I'm okay with, because I don't have the time or mental energy to do my nails every single day. I don't know why I put you down, but it's because I'm getting out of bed. So I've got painted nails, so we'll see. My face is still very brown, my hands are white, but the tan, it's still there, and I'm having a bath today to get it off. But I can't not get it off today because I'm not having a bath again till Friday, which means I won't be able to do it again till Friday, Saturday, and it's definitely not going to last that long, but it's definitely going to last a good week. So Bondi Sands, love you. Also, I forgot to say about Bondi Sands. Firstly, it clicked in my head last night because this is coconut. I put this on last night because what I've been using isn't in here because I took it downstairs. Because what I've been using at night is my EOS one. I took it downstairs yesterday and I forgot to bring it back up. So I might have to get one just for bed. Because typically I use the Carmex for bed. As you can see, I really do use it. But I go through phases where I'll use this anywhere from 3 to 6 months every single night, and then I'll go off it for a few months. And I've not gone off it the way I normally go off it, but I'm not enjoying it as much. So this is what keeps my lips nice and supple. I got this, which, as you can see, I have used quite a bit, but there's loads left. And it smells nice, but as soon as you put it on, the strawberry scent goes. And it's meant to make them shiny, because it's strawberry shine, but it doesn't really do it. But I tell you, the 2 things that I go through is these. I always run out of them. Takes a long time though, but I always run out of them. And then there's a light blue version of the Nivea lip balm, and it's not the best, but it's like £2 or $2.50, but normally you get it on offer. And I've been through so many of those in the last 2-3 years that even though it's not the best, It's what I like to use if I'm not using my Carmex. But this, which I've got on, you can see it gives you, it feels like lip gloss, and it gives a slight sheen to your lips, and it smells and tastes like coconut with vitamin E, coconut moisturising lip care. I 100% recommend this. So if you're looking for a new lip balm that feels a little bit like a lip gloss and gives a bit of shine to your lips and smells gorgeous and tastes gorgeous, then I do recommend that. I did get it a third off because I do try and get things when they're on offer, but it reminded me when I was putting it on that the fake tan that I use by Bondi Sands actually smells of coconut too, because I was like, oh, it smells of coconut. I was like, oh yeah, so does the tanning mousse. So obviously they've made the lip balm smell of coconut, like the body tan, the tan on the body. But I like this because look, it makes your lips look nice and shiny, not too shiny, and it feels like lip gloss but not a heavy sticky lip gloss, just like I don't know, it's nice. So I do recommend that, and I recommend the EOS, which I really, really love. So I'm going to get up. I need some painkillers. My back is bad. It's been bad for like a week and a half, but not bad like it was when I couldn't barely walk, when I had a really bad back. I need to find something to put on my bottom half. I tell you what, my back is really bad. When I got up, I was literally walking like I was like just got off a horse and a like saddle sore. And it hurts to stand up, it hurts to move, it's quite bad. I feel like I need to ring the doctor, not just because of my bad back, because of other things. I've been waiting because there's something I feel like I need to talk to a doctor about. Because I believe when you ring up, you can't actually have your own doctor. You have to just ask for whoever's doing the callbacks that day and speak to whoever that is. So you're not always going to get your doctor, basically. And that's one of the reasons why I avoid ringing up, because I don't like the male doctor. He doesn't listen and he thinks he knows it all. And I don't think he does know it all, because no one knows it all. So you shouldn't act like you do. But there has been some that I've been like, I'm going to have to ring doctors, and I've been waiting and waiting because I keep thinking that it's going to sort itself out, and it hasn't yet. So I'm going to give it a couple more days, and then if it doesn't, I'm going to have to ring doctors and probably end up with one I don't want, or the one that I want the least, which is the male doctor. So I'm going to leave it a couple more days because I have put it off longer than I probably should put it off. But that is just me. I had half of this one yesterday, so I've still got half left, and I actually really like it. It looks like a Twix, doesn't it? I haven't had a Twix in so long, like years and years and years. Oh God, I'm gonna have to have painkillers. No? I was gonna have painkillers anyway because I've got pain other places, but my back, like just standing here, my back is absolutely murdering me, and I don't want it to get how it got last time. It was really bad because the first 6 weeks I could barely move. The first 2 weeks of that, every time my body even breathed, it felt like someone was ripping my spine out. So I don't want to end up in that situation with my back this time. So I do have other things that I definitely probably should have rung my doctor about by now. But I've been waiting because sometimes things just rectify themselves. And normally it does. Because your body's quite amazing what it does. But sometimes obviously it can't rectify things or work the way it's meant to work. So sometimes we have to admit defeat. But yeah, I don't like the fact that you can't just ring up and ask for your own doctor. You have to just ask to go on the list for a non-emergency callback. So whoever's doing the calls that day is basically who you end up with. And I've got this horrible taste in my mouth. I'm just going to document this, because I don't like going up ladders, and I know they're not very big ladders, but I don't like them. And then I'm going to have to do the thing that I hate doing the second most, put that back up, because I've just went to put the fan on the cooker. How do you even open this? And it, oh! I'm guessing that's a moth. I hope it doesn't wake up. Good. Oh, I didn't die. Oh. God. My heart's racing. I don't know if it's racing because of the moth or because I've had to come up ladders and also do that. I'm always convinced I'm going to kill myself. And if I would have done, it would have been filmed. Not that you'd ever see it, but there you go. My heart can stop beating fast now. Come in, good girl. Whew, it's cold out there. Are you chilly? It's cold. Oh God, it is cold. This was on the floor. You could probably guess what's in it. The dog was very interested in it.